Welcome back. As we continue our coverage of this tragedy, I'm joined now by Susan Lotta, a grief counselor from Hospice of Chattanooga. Susan, first of all, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Let's start by getting straight to it. You were actually at Woodmore and talked with the kids this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Take me there. Tell me what it was like. What are the kids saying? Describe the emotion, the scene there this morning.
It's pretty chaotic there. It's chaos as far as it's very collective chaos, and the kids are back in their classrooms. I had the privilege of going into one of the classrooms and talking with probably 8 or 9 third graders. They were making cards for their classmates that are in the hospital. They were asking some questions about the accident. I've also had a chance to talk with some kids one-on-one or two-on-one about some of the 4th graders that had some friends that apparently or allegedly may have died in the accident. Some are feeling very sad. A lot of them are feeling very sad. Some are very angry. Some are asking a lot of questions that we don't know the answers to. But there's a lot of support there at the school.
So it's a wide range. You say they're sad, they're angry, as expected. So what are you telling them? How are you telling the teachers to help them and the staff there?
Well, I've only actually talked with one teacher, and she said she was doing okay, and so she was more concerned for her students, the third graders.
And what are you saying to this? What's the best way to help these children cope?
Probably the best thing is to ask them what they know and what they want to know, and also just to be available to listen to their stories. So one of the little girls was sharing about someone that was on the bus that was hurt, and so I said, so tell me about your friend. So she named her friend, and she told me about her, and I said, what types of things did you guys like to do? And so she would tell, and so being able to tell stories. There is some misinformation out there as far as how many have died, who has died, and so that's all floating out there. And basically, we're just saying it has not been confirmed.
Right, and that's what and the numbers, the final numbers, the numbers that we have right now obviously are at least 5.
Right.
And that's one of the things too, when you have something of this magnitude and there's just so much information floating out there, and people are hearing everything and trying to take it all in and process it.
Right, and that's one of the teacher asked me to address that with the 3rd grade classroom, and so we did, and I just said, so what are you hearing? And so that's when they started sharing, well, we heard that the bus did this and the bus did that it hit a house, and it took out a mailbox and a trash can, and lots of different information.
It really is. Well, I'm sure that, of course, that community is going to continue, especially those children and families, to need our support and our prayers. Susan, thank you so much, and to Hospice, of course, for all that you all do. And I know it's tough going out there talking to those children this morning.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.